Hi Skylar, glad to have you here. How are you? How's it going? Alrighty. Dev, yep. Hi Shumayama, glad to have you here. How are you? How's it going? Sorry, Skylar. I was posting links and ensuring that, you know, everyone is going to see that I'm streaming currently. That takes a little. That can actually take some attention from you. So sorry. So yeah. Let's start now, shall we? Really, again, so sorry that I've possibly skipped some messages. Hope you all are all good. So basically, there are a couple things that I want to work on. I've kind of made myself a list what I want to do, and there are a couple things that I feel like I would want to do now. First of all, making a streaming resources. Points to check, where's my kiss? Kisses! So basically, I would want to make my streaming resources, so a weekly schedule, a layout, you know, just classical things, that's it. So this is like a base for my weekly schedule, and I really wanted to have like a different versions of Davis, either with a you know, like occasional, right? Like a normal Davis, a normal, or maybe like a Davis in a bunny suit, or, you know, for April 1st, like female Davis, right? The gender bend one. Unfortunately, I doubt we are going to be able to make a gender band. I might try, as long as nothing's wrong. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. Why would anything be wrong? So, basically, that's that. Like, I'm actually wondering how I could go about making a gender band version of Davis. I think I can kinda try to force in that one. I mean, like making very quickly one version for April 1st, but we might not be able to experience that, at least not now. Maybe, I don't know, I should really work on that. Shouldn't I? Okay, I think I'm going to do some stuff, basically because I kind of have a list. Wait a moment, give me a second. So basically there are a couple things. First of all, this. Ping pong. So basically we are just going to try and, you know, work on this a little bit. There. So the deal is that I really want to have Davis kind of well, I really want this to kind of pop off a little bit, if you know what I mean. There. So basically, give me a second because I have tendencies to like hurt my fingers, and there was some blood coming out. Okay, I think it's all good. Let's get right into the whole thing. So basically I feel like all of this here is good. Like we've got, you know, Devis Moriarty over here. This is a QR code to my Vtuber store, so those that are interested will be able to, you know, scan the QR code and they'll be taken to my Vtuber store. By the way, I've updated my Vtuber store. There's still just a character art for now, but I've updated the price and I've updated my portfolio and stuff, so I'm happy. I've also changed some things in description and terms of service, so I've done some work on that today. I'm quite happy that I've managed to do this. Taking small steps, but slowly getting back to, you know, and to being quite a, you know, quite a working body. So another thing that I would want to make would be like adding some like side stuff, so most likely adding like a Davis like this, kinda, just standing. I was thinking about making actually some different poses for Davis in Vroid. So I've got this. And again, it's not really of a high quality, unfortunately. This is how it goes when you're trying to get a photo like that. But yeah, it is what it is. So let's try how it's going to... Okay, that's going to be way too small. Oof. Oof. Also, this is a photo I've cut for a thing on Reddit. Yeah, it's starting to break. It's starting to be way too pixelated. That sucks. We'll just render it in Blender. I can. I have to work out on the Davis's model in Blender for sure. And work on it in Blender, and probably I'll try to remake exactly this whole thing in Blender too. And try to work on things this way. So yeah, but for now let's just draw Davis, shall we? So this is one of the things. Second of the things that I want to do is new overlay. I was wondering what kind of how I can make an overlay. Because I've seen how some VTubers have their overlays, and I kind of want to have something similar. Like I want to have like a nice background. That was a mad ass voice crack. What's going on with my voice? Come on. I've been drinking properly. Voice, don't fail me now. So I want to have kind of a I want to have kind of like an animated background that will play as, you know, starting soon, just so everyone will be able to know that soon I'm going to start the stream, because I first want to send all the links and stuff. But also I want to have like a background with some sort of like a room behind. Also, I see now the freaking... I'm on Etsy and I see that most of the streaming setups are straight up freaking AI generated. Like straight up, all those rooms, all those like backgrounds and stuff, all of it is like AI generated. That's crazy. And sad, actually. But yeah, I want to do some stuff. So first of all, I want to have a new chat window. So basically, I was kind of wondering what I want to, where I want to go with my, you know, kind of like, you know, Vtuber persona, right? What I can do about this, because you can see that it's not necessarily like high flying thing, and I want to have something simple. So I thought of like, still I'm still thinking how I can actually pursue this, because still I want to have a thing like this, right? Where there will be like some stuff on some sort of a desk in front of me, and I would be able to have some stuff going on there. And still have like, you know, Twitch follows, like, you know, link to my Ko-Fi that is here, and like a bunch of other stuff. Also alert boxes, I want to have custom alerts, and the chat window. So basically I'm kind of thinking where I want to go for it, because now it looks like, I don't know, it just doesn't really look natural. And I was kind of actually looking for references from, like, for example, House and Treas or Cronies or other VTubers streaming layouts were looking like. So basically it's, I don't know, it's still very simple. But I believe what's really getting to the eye is that they have like, you know, a writing chat window or something like that. Then they have some sort of like a channel, you know, logo that looks like anime logo. So I think I would want to kind of go first for that one too. So we would have like, you know, weekly schedule, and somewhere here there would be that logo too. So I kind of got this, you know, idea for what we can do on the stream today. That's more or less the idea. Just doing a lot of works for layouts and stuff. I also want to make emotes. We're going to make emotes that I'm going to upload on Discord and on Twitch, because I can get like 3-5 emotes on Twitch, custom emotes. For sure Bobbery is going to be one of them that I've got from Eblo. If Eblo watches it, thanks a lot. Still, I'm really happy from this emote. Too bad I can't really have any custom emotes on YouTube, for example. Not yet, it's like blocked from me. But yeah, also I'm thinking like about having an iteration of this, right? Where Devis is like sitting with a cup of coffee and he's just, you know, drinking the cup, pouring another one, drinking the cup, drinking another one, and that would play on a loop as the video for my you know, breaks, right? Because I can make breaks and I can set up a custom video for it. So I want custom video for that, because whenever I'm going to start a break, which is going to be, I think, shown on, yeah, it's going to be shown also on Twitch, because it's a material. So genuinely I can just make break on both platforms at the same time. That's cool. And yeah, that would be genuinely that. So, wait, let me quickly open a notepad. So, Vtuber logo, layout, schedule, break screen, emotes, and what? Vtuber logo, layout, schedule, break screen, emotes, and wait, model 2.0. That's on the other side. It's like far away from that. After emotes, I wanted to also do something. Thumbnails, there we go. Thumbnails, there we go. So basically I want to also have thumbnails, like a set of thumbnails probably when I'm going to have the, god damn it. There we go. So that's basically that, and genuinely I would have, like, now I have a list what I want to do. So we are going to work on something, take a break, work for example on a character, then VTuber, work again on the stuff for streaming, or genuinely I would just work on those in the break. You know, genuinely in a break between streams or something, just when I would be low on energy, because I don't think that would require much. It's like very chill and very low energy requiring stuff, so that's good. So let's start from the Vtuber logo, shall we? So what's very crucial for Vtuber logo? We want a font, and we want this to be like Devis Moriarty, right? Because it's like anime. Like that. So currently this is Times New Roman. Times New Roman feels good for Devis Moriarty. Road is bold also is kinda good. I feel like Devis Moriarty is like very long itself. That looks like a font from 90s diner in America. That's straight up the same thing. What? Olio script bold is literally the same as Lobster 2 bold. It's just Lobster 2 bold is put straight while Olio script is tilted. Maybe it's slightly elongated. It's like thinner, but still that's weird. So you want to find a good font. Let me check, there we go. So Devis Moriarty of course is going to be in like, I think with, like first of all I have to figure out what I want to go with it, how I want to go about it, because you know the entire feel. I think I can also cut Moriarty out of here and just leave Devis to keep things short. Hi Eric, glad to have you here. How are you? Hope this is going? How are you? How are you? And I'm thinking about having more or less this kind of font, but I'm not sure. Devis, after all, I kind of want to fit my personality rather than Devis's personality, because Devis. Yeah. There's, by the way, there's literally a whole live group that is like that. Dev is. And I'm like, interesting, very interesting, very original, yes. Nice. Probably like a, I don't know, some wild coincidence. Although I was applying to them, so I don't know. I'm pretty good, made some ghost pepper chicken nuggets. Oh, I would love that. I would love these. Ghost pepper tastes like beef jerky for me. That's actually really good for me. That's really tasty. Acme. Acme kind of seems like my personality, but I feel like my personality is rather bubbly, like rounded rather than fancy or anything like this. Windings. I can go for Windings. It kind of seems like this kind of seems like my personality. I'm chili head, scientific name for people that like spicy stuff. I can't taste any spiciness at all. Spicy food tastes different for me because I can't feel capsaicin. Capsaicin, there we go. I actually cannot feel capsaicin, so I heard Windings, yeah. Windings are like a font that are just marks. Bro, that's sad. Imagine. But actually, a lot of things taste so good. Like, there are combinations of some spicy foods that are really so good. Like wasabi with jalapeno. You have no idea how good combination that is with tasting. Because jalapeno is like kinda sweet and how is it? Sweet and tangy. Down left cross hand blood. Yeah. I like Windings, Undertale fun. The Gaster, right? That was the guy who was using that. Never played Undertale, but wait, I need to tilt it like that. There you go. Fear the man who speaks with speaks in hands. Yeah, that's actually good. And now if I'm going to select everything besides that, it's like $1 on stream right now till 20 March, 90% off. To be fair, in 3 days I have a doctor visit. I'm going to see how much I'm going to have left. If not, I'm just going to buy it on 10th in the next month. I don't mind. Okay, I've got like a really good logo showcase, and this is actually whatever happens. This is exactly how it looks like. To make a professional logo designs. I'm going to show this to you. Here, this is Iron Mouse logo. Now, like, how much does the 90% last? I don't mind actually if it's going to be more. I actually don't mind, to be fair. Yo, Titan's Quest Atlantis DLC is up. I can't believe Titan Quest actually received a new thing not that long ago, a new DLC. That's crazy. Titan Quest is so old, and yet it received a DLC not that long ago. That only shows how much they might be appreciating the people. Just saying, you can get the game for $1 today till Wednesday. Wait, let me check, because conversion in Poland prices are actually a bit different, by the way. I've talked about this with some of my friends, and it would come for me to buy a game. It would be better for me to buy a game in a different country than in Poland, because for some reason in Poland the game appears to be slightly more expensive. This is a weird thing, And there are countries that actually have the games way more expensive than even Poland has. Yeah, it's 5 RON here. Undertale. It's 3.59, so it's actually $1, okay. I don't know, I think it might be like dependent on... No, how is it called? It might be very dependent on... on the people that are releasing the game, right? Because Toby Fox is releasing Undertale. Steam has regional pricing, yeah. Romanian dollar with the 90% off. I might get Undertale. It is also 90% here. It's 3.59 PLN. That's crazy. Okay, I might actually get it after stream. We'll see. The thing is that I still want to rethink getting into gameplay on streams. But it might be either that I'm going to split my gaming channel from art channels, so we're going to have, like, I don't know, Devis Plays or something like that, and, you know, Devis Moriarty that, you know, draws. Not sure actually. That's I'm still under a question mark on that. But yeah. So basically this is what we want to go for. We want to have, like, you know, a Devis Moriarty and some, like, nicely looking additions, probably some connections to the actual, like, Devis's add-ons, right? Like clothing. So I'm thinking about a fur that Devis has around his neck in a certain outfit, and then adding, like, a piece of cloth hanging down with the mark that Devis has on his chest. I think that might actually work. Not sure about this one. Hi Muto, glad to have you here. How are you? Hoping it's going? Not sure about, like, some more additions. I might also just skip the mark and add the arrows that are on the side of the mark. Because, like, if you look at Devis's mark, it's kinda up here. See? Like here, and there are those arrows. Let me rotate. So you can see there are those, like, arrows that are creating, like, an eye closing, right? So basically I'm thinking about adding those into the thing. Like sticking out, like, here, because I'm still not sure if I want to have the whole name or just Devis. Because I can just go like this and have that Moriarty like this. Although I'm in pain, but other than that, good. How are you doing today? I'm doing good, So basically I want something like that, and now I want eyes to be tilted. But I just wanna say, if you wanna play with people for a stream, I know a nice Vtuber that is streaming right now. To be fair, I was thinking about finding some people that would want to play Talisman with me. I'm a huge fan of... Wait, let me... Yeah, that's the same guild. Yeah. That's a deity. So yeah, kinda I want to find people that would play Talisman with me. I've had fun last time I've played it with some folks. But you know, it all depends on people, because let's remember that they might not really feel good with me. Want me to give you his channel name for you to ask him in the chat? I mean, you can send me the name in Discord. I can try to find him after the stream. So genuinely, I want to have like kind of create something like that, like different versions of it. So yeah. So you have Devis Moriarty, and let's mark it like this. I've had like a thing going on previously. Want me to ask him? He's streaming right now and might end. It might be taken in a wrong way by the person. I fear that he might take it like I'm sending people to his chat asking about collabs and trying to make an attempt on advertising myself, while, you know, it's not necessarily what I was trying to go for. Unfortunately, you know, there might be things like that. Trust me, I know him. I'm a loyal viewer. I mean, okay, if you feel like it, if you wanna, why not? That might be a really nice thing to connect with people like that. So that's that. I'm kind of wondering about... Okay, wait. I think I might have an idea now. So I'm going to make black, going to take red. Take that. That's how you get your kidney stolen. Yeah. Making channel banners is hard. True. There we go. Devis Moriarty, so we have already one of the colors of the channel, because black. Although I'm not sure about it. Wait, give me a second. I might need to do this. Okay. And now we want to do the same treatment here. Okay, now it's good. So now that we have that, and we have the black sections, I think I would want to take that section, add those holes again, and the letters. Okay. And I might want to make this actually white. What? Oh, okay, wait, hold on. That and that. And now expand it again by 5 pixels. I think I've made it smaller. I want to expand it by 5 pixels like this. And now use a black color. Perfect. Devis Moriarty. Now we want to mush it all together. Daddy, I'm doing it. I swear to God. I'm going to, at certain day, there's going to be a time where, like... What? You what? I swear to God, at a certain point there's going to be like a very serious company coming to my stream trying to figure out if they want to make a make some sort of a deal with me, a brand deal, and I'm going to say something like that and I'm going to ruin my entire career. Also, that is not right. Give me a second. What did you say? Daddy, I'm doing it. Okay. And just the sheer fact that I've managed to eyeball it, literally with the line thickness and like how far away it's supposed to be, because it looks so seamless, right? Like it was, like the mistake was never done. But yeah, there is going to be a moment where there's going to be someone trying to strike a brand deal with me, and they're going to see me saying some unhinged stuff like this, and they're just no. No. Oh hell no! There is no way. Let's add this too. Now let's invert. Let's paint all of this black. Wait. I've messed up. I can't add it for some reason. Okay, whatever. Oh, wait, because it has to be. Yeah, this section needs to be taken away. Alright. Now, coloring it black. And now taking it, and I'm thinking about pulling it down like this. Or even making it a shadow like this. Yeah. That's exactly what we want. Okay, so I've more or less got a thing. I'm wondering about adding like a flame stuff going on here. Also, I need to erase some stuff. Welcome back. He said depends on the time and game. Yeah. I mean, I'm usually streaming 7 PM CT. And to be fair, when it comes to the game, I'm very flexible. I want to have my collaborants to have it comfortable, so I won't mind playing their comfort game. But genuinely, personally, I would love to play Talisman. It's like a board game, but I mean, there is a board game, but it's also digitalized. I kinda want to get all the extensions of the DLCs to it. Although each DLC is extending the time of the game. And it's actually funny. It's actually funny. But yeah, this is exactly what we wanted to go for. Coins would be nice, but simple is better. Yeah. But like getting like red, but slightly stronger red, you know what I'm saying? And going with, not with like normal thing, but like for example adding stuff like this. You know, like, whoa. Stream idea, lol, you should run a Dragon Ball Sparking Zero tournament. I can, I have that game. And I've got it with the season pass. I've got a pre-order. Also, I've got a pre-order of Kazan, and I'll be able to stream it 3 days before the official release, so you can actually expect me to play that game. 3 days before the official release. I got it too? Yeah, nah, the flames are not looking good. I think this is way better. I'm wondering if I want to add like a effect, like a comic book effect dithering. Bro, the game already released? Kazan? Last Berserker Kazan? It's actually going to be released on 27th March. Sparking Zero? Yeah, I've got it. I've finished the entire story. By the way, Gohan Black. Perfect. Absolute perfection. I wish it would be we would be able to actually play it in the thing. I think I've got an idea how I want to make the flames. I know I platinued it, bro. That's good. I haven't really like went for getting all the achievements. I've played it a little bit, had fun, and done some online and just uninstall. I think I might actually come back to it, but I guess after Kazan or something like that. Wait, actually even better. Why bother? Let's just take a huge thing like that. Hey, what? Bruh. There you go. You know what could be nice? What's that? X between the Davis X and like HH, but the X is purple. Like Devis X Moriarty? But isn't it like a sign of some sort of like coalition? Hi, I'm new here. Hi, Pincher. Glad to have you here. How are you hoping it's going? Since this is the first time you're around, and so I hope you find a comfy corner here. How are you? Hunter, yeah. That's what I mean. Yeah. I'm gonna subscribe you. Glad to hear it. Welcome to the family. I don't think it's going to work. The Devis Moriarty? What do you use, by the way? For my software that I'm drawing on is Script Studio Paint EX 3.0. For a graphic tablet, I'm using... hold on, I don't have memory for those things, but I have it. It's Huion Kamvas GT-191, and I'm currently, for drawing, I'm using a G-Pen detailing brush from CSP. This is like a brush that you receive with the software, so you don't even have to search for it. It should be in the pens. Exactly, it's called just a pen, because you have different categories. I have my own kind of like a tool set, so it's like a whole set of tools just thrown into one section, so I wouldn't really have to search between different sections. Can you draw an anime character? Yeah, actually, we've been drawing a lot of characters, to be fair. And this is... In how much depth are you in? 0. But actually, I've spent so much on my drawing setup. But I just love it. And to be fair, I'm way more on plus when it comes to comparing how much I've managed to save because of getting on digital painting instead of staying in traditional drawing. The amount of sketchbooks, pencils, paints, clay, it was just way too much, and it was constantly stacking up on it. When I'm on digital, it's infinite. So, yeah. Each project, each pencils, all of it, it's like such a freedom. Those things are not working out. But yeah, I can draw an anime character. Also, if you have like a request for an anime character, like from anime, you can freely give me one. But for example, this is one of our original characters that we've made during streams. Her name is Summer, and she's the recent character for my artistic universe, because I'm actually making a setup of my OCs. I want to create like a high fantasy universe that will, you know, genuinely just keep I could keep, you know, stacking upon, adding stuff, adding more characters, some new sections, yada yada yada. I just realized, what's that? We have something we call Iron Cut. Iron Cut? What's that? Anchor. Okay. What did you realize? About the anchor? Iron Mouse. Yeah. Oh. Oh, dude. I'm a bit slow today. I think I've still caught that joke faster than yesterday. Than when I was catching jokes yesterday. Yesterday I was dense AF. But yeah, if someone has an idea for an anime character that I can draw during streams, you know, if you want something, you can freely, you know, go on, join. Give a request. Also, if someone wants to order something, if you want to order commission, feel free. You can place one either through Ko-Fi or through Vision. I recommend Vision because that's like major ordering site. I've called it like some kind of, I don't know, Tarot Arcana. Struggle with the flames. To be fair, flames are very difficult on the context of being unpredictable, so try to predict how something unpredictable is going to set up. I'm using a really cool technique that is helping you with flames, but it requires some time and setup. It's kinda the same as if drawing blood stains. Oh yeah. There we go. And now I want to select all of it. Shouldn't the flames be black though? Well, that's one of the things. The only thing I bought for art are some Sakura ink pens for $10. It's a company, not Sakura from Naruto. yeah, I've actually used them. I've been using their white jelly roll pen for detailing. Yeah, Zega spot out a really clever option. Devis's flames are actually black and not red, but I guess I can do something like this. And that actually looks awesome. Perfect. Let me find online what I have. That's cool. That's alright. I can wait. Okay, so now I'm thinking like a... Whoop. Also, reminder for newcomers, we have a Discord server. If someone wants to join, feel free. We have a fantastic community there, supporting artists, giving tips. There's also a room just to showcase your artworks without receiving any feedback if you feel uncomfortable someone giving critics. But yeah, it's really cool. It's really cool. I think I need it to be gray. Okay. Oh right, that is not going to work if you have... I have very bad option turned on, and yeah, it now kind of looks... Why does it look like Naruto now? It actually looks like a Naruto Shippuden. Wait, I sent the model I got. Alright. Let me check that one. Those are really good, Pigma microns. I've got microns myself. They are really good for detailed pen work. Really good. In Poland they are kinda expensive to get, but I have to admit, like, if you've got microns, yeah, because the gradient, yeah, and like, not only that, Naruto also has like everything set to go this way. It also has a shadow like that, and the gradient. Yeah, there are a lot of more stuff. Yeah, the outline too. Yeah. Too much. Okay, let's keep it at it like that. I don't know. I think it's even like very similar font to what Naruto. But for my level of art, I think they're just there though. I mean, to be fair, it's good to know what you want to learn with. Of course, Pigma microns are going to of course, Pigma microns are going to require a little bit more work. Bro, those bots on Twitch are actually maniacal. But yeah, to be fair, like the moment you are going to get a bit better on terms of using your I'm back, welcome back, welcome back. So if you're going to be like slightly better with, you know, like how sure your hand is going to be, and you're going to be able to sit down and like nail proportions every single time, because you know sometimes it can be like, you know, you are going to just see it and have no idea. You are going to have like a feeling that something is wrong, but you can't really place a finger on it. That, by the way, happens even to people on like high levels when it comes to art. So that's that. Is we actually tend to make fun out of it, that it's a curse of an artist. I curse you to have a weird feeling about your drawing, and you won't be able to deduce what's wrong with it. But you can try to add the purple X, so I think it will fade in. Let me check actually real quick. I need to, there we go, put a new song though, because things kinda broke. Yeah, let's check that purple cross. Purple X. It has to be in the same font though. With edge, we want a white edge, and we want the edge to be 5 pixels. Okay. Now let's actually make it smaller, like 25. Let's kind of reverse it like that. And it would need to be in the middle. It kind of sticks out a lot. I think I would need to either make similar treatment with the gradient, or use a different color for it. Maybe even this kind of purple, which is Epoch, by the way. This is straight up Epoch. Congrats for people who actually know how color Epoch looks like. Yeah, that's way better. So that's like the best we can do about it. So what do you all think? With or without the X? Or both really into Freddy Fazbear. I think it looks good with the X. So that's one vote for yes on the X. Any thoughts from the others? Without it stick out too much, I don't like it. Okay, without it stick out too much. Okay, so we have 2 to 1 at this point. I'm not going to delete the layer. I'm going to keep the layer in, just in case we would want to experiment a little bit. It's still going to be really good to do so. We have Devis Moriarty, and we want the setup. Okay. To be fair, I've noticed that a lot of people are making their logos based off of some kind of anime they like. I kind of like Naruto, but I prefer Dragon Ball or I think Epoch 56323F. I have RGB, but yeah, that's about right. Epoch is like purplish red. That is kinda low in the saturation. Let me pick up one thing. Color shows me that it's an eggplant and it's too dark actually. So yeah. 86, 50, 63. Oh, Dragon Ball, the most important question, which is better, Gogeta or Vegeta? Gogeta. Gogeta, no... like, no fight. Straight up. What? Let's go. On the contrary, I don't know much people that actually... Isn't Vegeta way more cooler? Nope. Gogeta is the one that actually fought against Broly in the movie. Vegeta is like... I don't know. I don't like Vegeto's personality. It's too childish. Gogeta is like... Goku with a tank from Vegeta. Like, he likes fighting, he likes to play with his food, but he won't allow for any blunders like Goku with Cell, like allowing someone to power up or giving him a senzu bean. He's straight up going to walk up to that person and start a crusade on that dude. Vegeta is the one with Buu and Zamasu. Vegeta is Broly and Janemba. Yeah. I actually didn't like the idea of Vegito. There we go, kinda like Laurus from some kind of lord. I like both, but Gogeta is better, yeah. I mean, like, Vegeta had his moments, but every single time Gogeta is on the screen, you know the battle is going to be epic. Like, every single would be funny. What would be funny? Because of those Yosha guys. Yeah. Gotenks per Trunten. Yo, that's actually interesting. How would it be called? Well, I think there was an official thing like that. There was Dragon Ball Fusions, and I think they've actually had it going on. Oh, the party outline, yeah. Looks like a Pokemon. What? And now the repertoire of that, I think it will be Trunkton. Trunkton? Fusion of Goten and Trunks. So basically, the Potara supposed to be like they either say that it's Gotenks' hairstyle, but with inverted, and some say that it's like a Trunks' hair, but with like a stick out to the side from Goten's hairs. I'm quite positive there was something like that. I think it was official. Like it was called out. Dragon Ball Fusion, Goten and Trunks Potara. No idea. Or a Kefla with a fusion dance, I don't know what the name will be though, I see. Okay, now I see what you mean, Zach. Yeah, it kinda looks like a Pokemon now. Goddamn. Ah, beans. OG. Gosh golly. Ah, darn it. Really now? Yeah. To be fair, I wonder what they are going to pursue further with Dragon Ball now as Akira Toriyama passed away. Rip the Goat, yeah. He was actually one of the better manga artists that ever existed. Or if they just start a new project, nah, Dragon Ball continues. It actually came back after a long break. I think they were trying to figure out and, you know, give some time to people, you know, and especially give time to his apprentice, who now is taking the ownership of Dragon Ball, by the way. He's now the story writer. And fun fact, that's actually the author of Dragon Ball AF, the fan manga. I think that he was also the reason why Dragon Ball came back in the first place. Because as far as I know, Akira Toriyama, Takehiko Inoue is a great mangaka as well, yeah. Wait, the name rings something. Wait, which one that was? I'm dumbfounded now. Now the question, do I want to keep it like that? I doubt it though. I doubt I want it like that. Vagabond is absolute cinema with the pages. Oh yeah. Actually, Vagabond artist is really good realism artist. A really good one. Also, I've had a really nice salad today. I'm a huge salad guy. Because it wasn't store-bought. It became a herbivore. And now I'm adding some meat to my salads. I need protein. But I've started to crave a lot veggies. Like there are still things that I don't like sauerkraut or anything like that. But give me like Caesar salad or something similar and I'm going to munch the heck out of it. Okay, let's take that. Let's invert the selection. You know, he paused the production because he made the manga with his understanding of life and he went because he wanted to experience life again, so he could understand and make this series more relatable. That's actually very specific. Nah, this doesn't look good. I think like adding something. I'm not kidding, he said that. I mean, to be fair, this is very relatable, to be fair. A lot of artists, a lot of artists in terms of like, let's say Leonardo da Vinci or other artists like that, actually were developing a lot of feelings like that, to be fair. I think the flames are too big. The ribbon plus bell logos look like insects when you zoom out. I see that now. Thank you. Okay, so I've made the flames smaller because we need it to be, you know, in certain range. You're welcome. Yeah, I think like this, actually. Yeah. So basically we're going to keep it like that, and I'm thinking, I guess, adding like a... This is a question. And the I Am logo looks like the Riot Punch. True. Yeah, like a lot of artists are actually doing like their own adventures, right? They are departing on like lifelong adventures, for example, and they are like the way what they've been experiencing changes throughout the um throughout the many years and many experiences they go through. So you might one day sit down and, for example, draw a very happy illustration, but the more you live, the more experiences you have, and you can start noticing changes in what you are drawing. I'm not sure actually about it. I thought actually the flames are going to be good with that, but there's something wrong with this one. Yeah, that was needed. Also, that's why I'm always doing my best to keep at it with layering and saving some ideas, even though I don't like them. Just because things like that can happen. Like, just a tiny change can affect the way how you're going to perceive stuff. Also, really sorry that I might actually be very difficult to talk with today. I really want to focus a little bit on those things and, you know, pursue a little bit on that. And as Star Shine or something, I don't know, personal opinion. Starshine? We might check that one out too. To be fair, logo designing is like trial and error. Does it look good? Nah. Doesn't look good? Nah. Does this look good? Yeah. Let's keep it. You don't really have any like a very specific theory you can go for the best design, because all of the things either depend on your client or just how you perceive certain aspects. So for example, like you're going to sit down and you know, like we've done with the X, right? We've sit down and made a voting. Majority said that it's for example way too, you know, it's actually taking away way too much attention, so we hid it away for now because there might be some stuff done to it to make it work. But first we'll need to operate properly on the rest. We want to finish and have like full design to ensure that, you know, hey, that's good. Or incorporate something like that too. Yeah, that's something I'm also thinking about. Like, instead of the X, I can just add the tattoo in its place. There's a cool design in my head. Oh. You can always send me. Or I'll, you know, ask about it. fire with the tattoo. Yeah. Bust full black, half of it in black flame, glowing eye, glowing tattoo. Ooh. Let's go, we can do that. Okay. Any progress with C#? Nope. Recently not. That's sad. And painful for me. I really need to do something about it. I might actually sit down after the stream to it. I haven't really done any progress with the book either. Asked the guy? No. I didn't do anything yesterday. I've kind of turned off. To be fair, I don't know why. Not sure what happened, but yesterday I've got like a massive crash with my energy after the stream. It was for hours, yeah, kinda. And today I'm also planning to make the stream longer. Oh good, 4-4 is out. Nice. But I've already seen people talking some bad things about Godot, so I think that something happened with the update. I thought that, you know, I have to rewrite everything. Yay. I want to stream longer, generally. Not sure how it's going to look like when I'm going to come back to work, because that's going to happen. I have a visit on 20th, online visit, and I'm going to ask the lady that, hey, I want to come back to work. And I'm going to probably come back on Friday to have a Friday and Sunday. I have to actually get myself after the stream and do stuff, because I'm really getting out of touch with my projects again, and I want to at least finish first chapter today, so I'm going to sit down and probably I'm going to first of all write to the guy that I'm making the project with, and then I'm going to probably, and then I'm probably going to pick up a, oh, how's it called? We'll see actually how long it's going. I'm going to, yeah, after messaging the guy, I'm going to actually pick up the book and we'll see. I want to have at least first chapter today done. It's 7 chapters. If I'm going to make 1 chapter a day, and that's 20 pages one, quote unquote, it's a little bit more. Some chapters are a bit longer, but they just need to be longer. Well, of course I'm going to still rewrite it, so I might have 7 chapters, 20 pages per chapter, and theoretically I should be Gucci with some stuff. Because it's going to be a light novel, illustrated light novel, and when I'll be done with with writing, we are going to sit down and make the cover. After the cover, we are going to make the now what is it? What was it? After that, we are going to make the illustrations, right? Because we need illustrations. Okay, there it is. So now I need all of that gone again. But that's only because I need to add all of it here and make everything black. Now reverse. Click, Ctrl C, Ctrl V. He's like hiding. Yeah. Okay, and we wanted like glowing eyes, right? So Davis's eyes, whenever they are glowing, because that happens, they are red. We want like red stars. Okay. And the tattoo is going to glow. I've had the tattoo somewhere here. Please tell me I still have the tattoo. Please tell me I have still the tattoo. Not here, not here, not here. definitely not here. Oh, 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 oh. No, surprisingly. That's bad. That's pretty bad. Come on. I need it. Big bad, yeah. Big bad. We don't have the tattoo. I can draw it myself. Also today I've almost broke my controller on a Street Fighter 6. I wanted to break it so badly because it was constantly detaching from my PC. So I was fighting and out of nowhere I couldn't move. And I was losing because of that. And I didn't like it. So yeah. Hi Goblin, got over here, how are you going? How's it going? I'm hungry. Hi hungry. I'm Davis. Your tattoo looks easy to draw, but it is quite difficult to draw. Yeah, it is. The tattoo itself has a lot of like very specific shapes that are not necessarily applicable in any terms. So it requires some attention to what you do. My Apple Pen broke. No, not the Apple Pen. Do you have like guarantee? Can you like go for a new one? Or do you have to buy one? Apple Pens are so expensive. I lost it and the battery went bad. It won't charge anymore, bro. I just got a cheap pen, I see. I've got like actual Apple pen. Those are like very expensive. At least here in Poland. Because the Apple Pen costed me like 400, 300 PLN, something like that. Just for the Apple Pen, not counting in the iPad. That's... that's actually crazy. But yeah. use those pens with a stylus on the end. AO for drawing? I mean, yeah, theoretically it's possible. Okay, so how does it look like? I don't think the shadow fits. I might have either broke it, I might have either, you know, messed it up, or it just doesn't work in the design. What you all think? Busy? Yeah, it's kind of making things busy. And also when I'm going, like, people are going to look at it from this far away. Like, things are not necessarily, you know, showing off. But what I can do pixels white, 5 pixels black. Huh? There are like some sort of eyes here. Okay. Let's take this. And let's gradient that bitch. There. I was gonna draw a new PFP, but I like the one I have right now. Hey, that's good. If you have something you really like, then I guess it should stay. To make things, I want to draw and create things, I want to post a new video, but for some reason I'm not doing any of those things. Huh. Like you are not creating neither drawing, or you feel like you are not making anything that you like? There. How does it look like? I think the flames could be better. I'm watching this stream on an iPad and watching another YouTube video on the TV. Here, vitamin D, it's supposed to enter the presso season. True. I'm hitting that whole weekly section of the vitamin D. And I'm going to smoothly pass on to normal supplements because I need to boost my vitamin Ds. Let's try these star sparkles. Zoom out. I feel like I need some brighter color above. But yeah, the flames are not necessarily something I'm quite happy with. I am actually... Sparkle, 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 sparkle. Like nightmare. The blink, yeah. I just need one. Hey yo, that's actually looking cool. And one on the Y. How about that? How about that? Still doesn't necessarily change the fact that I don't really like the flames here. Look odd because everything else has outline, yeah. I think the problem is with the outline. But also, I think like I could do a better job with the fire. Yeah, I guess but something off, yeah. Wait, hang on, because I've actually drew something I didn't. Oh, the flame, it reminds me of a Poro. Yeah. Yeah. I see we have a League of Legends player here. Also, yes, I have a brush with 3 leaves. It's one of the high imagination days for me. Gauss cloud. Actually, Gauss is a nice effect. Oh wow. It can be added when you want like typical brush strokes kind of feel. There's slight cross-hatching. Whatever, not necessarily what I want. I want fire. Those expensive bug patterns, yeah. I have a brush for those. Okay, hang on. Because now it's like a do or not. that moment. I'm gonna go eat something, I guess. Alrighty. Hey, don't worry if you don't have, you know, a feeling that, you know, Bon appetit, exactly. If you don't have a feeling like drawing, sometimes it's good to take a moment or try to find something that would give you, you know, that feeling. Sometimes it's a sign of being burnout. Yeah, no. Hold up. I've had like a fire thing going on. Alright, it was on the iPad. But it was also realistic fire. I need like anime fire. Let me Google anime fire. Okay. It's supposed to be black, but the black should be kind of purplish black. Google anime fire, same. Third hit badass Rengoku, yeah. Being off my medicine, I haven't been drawing like so sad. Hey, you can sit down and try. It's not like you need to depend the drawing on something. If you want to draw, just sit down and draw. Sometimes it's going to be a bit problematic because if you've been, especially, you know, when you haven't been, let's say, medicated for a while, and being medicated is usually something that, and you know, this was usually the state you were when you are drawing. It's going to always give you like a small pullback on the fact if you want to, because it's kind of like a routine, and your body is not going to like being off of the routine. Because to be fair, I've noticed that all of us kind of works with a certain routines. It's just some people don't really notice that they have routine. But to be fair, I have to admit my routine is darn crazy. Rather, my thinking about routine is crazy. It's kind of more or less what I was doing when I was erasing, I think. Pigeon and praying bird. Yeah, that's what you can go for. Draw something with those words. It'll be absolutely perfect. keep telling my psychiatrist to give me different medicines, but he gives me Zoloft. Sounds very German. But what's wrong with those medications? Do you feel bad because of them? Like your doctor shouldn't force you to take meds after which you are going to feel bad. Even if you're experiencing side effects, the meds should be put off. But also you kind of shouldn't really, you know, stop taking meds by your own if your doctor says so you should take them. Mess you up, I see. It's a serotonin blocker. Serotonin? I see. If it's a blocker, of course it's going to have really weird effects on you. Okay, there we go, that's better. Fire. Let's here and here. Alright, now let's copy and paste this. Let's make it a glow dodge or color dodge. Glow dodge. Blur Gaussian. Fuck. Blur Gaussian blur, and we want like the logo looks good. Yeah. this doesn't work. Glow dodge, not really good. Vivid light looks quite weird, but okay. In light is not even a thing. Lighter color, no. Brightness, no. Screen, no. Color burn, no. Glow dodge then, and let's drop the opacity of it. Damn it. I think we have to copy and paste it again. What's the purple part? It's like the inside of the fire. Gaussian blur. And now glow dodge. Reminded me of pedals. A little bit, yeah, actually. Wait, let me pin that, and now this, because now that is going to have the effect. Let's now also make more Gaussian blur. Oh jeez. How loud. Give a bit those Sakura vibes, yeah, a tiny bit. But those are good. Okay, now the thing is that we want to have stronger intensity, kinda. But also we don't want to have the shadows to be like that, so I'm going to actually expand them a little. And drop the opacity like this. There I go. Because we want glowing. We just want glowing. Actually, maybe it's going to be better if I'm going to get the glow dodge. I'm going to take that color and I'm just going to go with my shading pen. You know, I just go like this. And now use the blur. Yeah. That's better. Actually, those are presented as white or slightly yellow, but not sure. It still doesn't look good. I think like all of it should give off glow dodge or color dodge. And now Gaussian blur. It's not bad. Yeah, it's just I want to have some variety, you know? Doesn't mean it's bad. There we go. That's much better. Although that could use some more color. Okay, wait. We're going to do the same thing, but now like 40%. There. Now let's pick up stuff. Expand it by 5 pixels. Let's make things smaller. I have to reverse that. Clever. Okay. White color. Expanded by 5 more pixels. And black color. Okay, and I think we have the logo. How does it look like for you all? Does it look good? I'm not sure if I want to have the shines on the letters. Let's try to play a little bit more with this axe. Maybe we'll be able to actually get it to work. I don't know. Maybe if I'll just... don't outline the flames? You think? I mean, okay. Okay, how is it looking now with the X? That's like the very last thing to do. What do we think? It makes the letters pop a little more, I see. Okay, let's keep it like that then. What do we think though? How are we going about it? Like, is that the logo we are going with? Because if yes, then we are going to make the initials and then just that logo, which is going to be probably no letters, just compacted version of it all. Probably not even the probably not even that. Or maybe you are not going to have a logo like this. I don't know, we will see. I think the logo like that would be the Davis's tattoo mark, but I have to make one again. The text is a bit small compared to the overall size if you want to go for similar to Iron Mouse. I'm not sure about the X, I see. To be fair, like, I was kinda worried about it, so let's try to see how it's going to look like when we're going to expand it, because I don't mind it being slightly bigger. It's going to be actually way better if we're going to do that this way. I have to say this is actually looking way better at this point. Already looking way better. I just need to mark some colors here and there. Okay. How does it look like bigger? I think those need to be moved. Like this, too. Good. Okay, if that's good, then we can continue. I think it's better. Alright. That's good. So we have our flames, we have the portions of Davis's mark, we have the part of cloak. Not sure though, I think like this would need to be lower, like this maybe? And that would have to be smaller, like this. No. Okay, so I think we've finally got the logo. I'm merging it all now. This is like one last thing. I'm not sure if I'm going to actually go for the initials. That is going to be made, but we need a thing. So last portion is to vote for the X, because I've done some changes to the X, but not sure how y'all are looking at it after those changes. I think we've got from Muto a no. I have some DM logo concepts for reasons. DM logo concepts? Huh? Is that guy actually trying to impersonate me? No, JK. DM logo concepts, I see. Yeah. I have to like try to figure out if I want to have the initials for Devis Moriarty or if I want to keep it like this. Gee. My ass hurts from sitting. No. Okay. Like like that one. Okay. Oh, that's nice. I like it. It's like typical. I wanted to say typical, but it's like tech company logo, actually. It's crazy, crazy. My guy. So we are going to actually pursue more stuff here with this one, because that's going to be one of the crucial... Yeah, I wanted to put something designy on the back of business card, I see. To be fair, that would work perfectly. Like, actually, that one would work perfectly. It's like very typical, like, business card design kind. That one was the chosen one, but I have a folder somewhere. I see. So basically we're going to make that, we are going to finish it and color it, and that's going to be like the key ingredient for my thumbnails, at least for now, because I'm going to just make the updates for it. That doesn't really matter. So we've got... What do we got? So we've got that, we've got the logo. I'm going to just expand it for reasons to such extent. Okay. It's okay. Now I'm going to keep a copy that is going to be smaller. Here. Okay, so basically whenever I need like higher res, we are going to use that. When I'll need something lower res, I'm going to use that. And let me copy this part and paste it here. Okay, and let's apply that. Let's push it here. Now let's try to take this. There, I think. Either that, Nickelodeon. What is a Nickelodeon? I'm thinking. Are you yawning again? I hate it. You don't know it? No. I think it was like a channel, but we haven't had here in Poland Nickelodeon for a long time, so when I was growing up I haven't had Nickelodeon. It was like Cartoon Network. Yeah, like that I'm aware, but I was thinking the same. Bro. That part needs to go. There, like this. So I'm thinking like having the logo slightly bigger now, so it's going to be like the actual name of like the magazine, like Devis Moriarty weekly schedule. Like we've had RTL 7, we've had Boomerang, we've had Cartoon Network, we've had Disney XD, Jetix. Those were the things I was growing up with, kinda. RTL 7 was like when I was really young. And there was the Animex? No. We haven't had those. Like straight up, we haven't had that one. First time even hearing the name, to be fair. Like with Nickelodeon I know because it appeared in Polish TVs like at certain point, but We had some cartoon channel which switched to Animax after 20. That's interesting. There are things like Inuyasha, Hellgirl, Trigun, Kitty Grade, etc. I see. So after 20 it was literally just, you've literally had a channel for anime. That's cool. With like after midnight until midnight until I think 6 AM. Cartoon Network was changing into some stuff. Yeah, exactly. It was Corn. My Cartoon Network was changing into Corn thing. That's weird actually that Cartoon Network was changing into that. The network changed into some black and white Western movie channel. What? That's crazy, man. Crazy. It gives me Gravity vibes. Yeah, I kinda like it. I think we are losing some space though, this way. So I need to have the logo to be like here, smaller, like that. And rising that weekly channel, weekly schedule. I read the same Dragon Ball episode 3 times a day. It's a German anime channel, but only when I visit my grandparents. I read the same Dragon Ball episode 3 times a day, bro. That's crazy. It's actually crazy. Someone actually sent, like, I've posted the, here's the thing, I've got a notification from Reddit, and basically, like, I've opened the Reddit and I see, oh, under one of my posts that I'm streaming currently, there's actually someone talking about it, right? Someone commented, and like, that, literally the title of the post is "Enjoying my streaming resources and chilling." The comment is, "That's so smart, I've been paying people left to right and losing more and more money." What? Bro, imagine. You're an artist and you're still paying someone else for the same job you can do That's crazy. To be fair, maybe it's just my mentality, but uh, because I'm aware that a lot of like Polish people have similar mentality. If you have skills to do something, you're just not going to sit down and, you know, ask someone to do that job for you because money, right? And that's actually crazy. I hope that was like satiric or ironic because that's actually crazy. Yo, the Gagagag actually, the new Gagagag actually looks so cool. So yeah, I guess that's that. We finished this one. Let's work on the line art here then. Shall we? I'm actually trying to figure out some stuff myself, like trying to I think I'm going to probably make like a couple streaming layouts just for having possibility to make like a commission board, like maybe having like 2 or 3 views on that. Like 2 or 3 different versions. The fucking picture posted in the Discord server. In that Discord server, okay. I'll check it out. I'll check it out. I'm scared though. About the shadows? The shadows? Yeah. I have to check. Can't really do that while I'm streaming, so I have to check it after the stream. I have to log in on that other Discord persona. Anyway. Because I'm supposed to have contact with the guy. Should I send you on Discord? You can. You can. So there was someone on Reddit today, like, oh, send me your PNGs, and I tell you what role you play. And actually, the girl said that I would be like a DPS, or like fighting with bare fists. And to be fair, it's kind of very associated. What in the actual fuck? Third one is headlamp, yeah, I've noticed. What the hell? The second one though. Had to concentrate hard to figure out what the fuck is going on, yeah. I'm always, whenever I'm drawing like hands or feet, I always have to like recount if all the digits are correct. So, I've shown you my footsies, please respond. I'm unhinged today. It's one of those days. I know that reference. I know that reference. And the Captain America meme? No. Okay, sorry. Is going into meta level referencing. I am the ultimate reference. That was also the reference if someone will catch up onto that. Good for you. You can pat yourself on the back. What the fuck is going on? That's never the best thing to say. It can be good when someone says that. Serbian friends posting pictures all weekend, it may be political or they having a very good time. Okay. To be fair, I'm really happy with the way how much I'm doing today. We finished the logo, I'm almost done with line art for that, you know, thumbnail thingy. If it's a protest or they're celebrating something. Huh. Not sure. Usually we do the two together. Huh? I'm confusion. Yesterday was our biggest national holiday on one of our street people celebrate, on the other end they protest. Bro. That reminded me of that old Polish photo where you've had like a kid's birthday party, right? Like straight up just kids, you know, they have those cone hats, it was at some sort of pizzeria, and literally just right next to them there's a whole riot going on, like, you know, actual like anti-riot police officers with shields and stuff, and like people throwing bricks at them. That's like kind of the same vibe you've just said there. It's also kind of the same. Yeah. We have a lot of like weird photos. Like the photo where the dude is holding the anti-riot button, but he's like so jacked that the button is literally like bending against his body. It was a meme actually for a long time. Over here, Officer Clegane, yeah. Oh right, it wasn't the Polish thing, but we've been using that for a really long time. It was like when you already got your pre-workout finished, but they've started a riot, and this dude is just literally holding the button. That's funny. And he has to skip like the, yeah. That's funny as hell. I can't wait for the first Berserker cousin banning the button in anticipation of what is about what is about to happen, yeah. Ten out of 10 would not participate again. Yeah. To be fair, I want to go on some conference, like anime conference or something like that, because I've seen like my friends, for example, are doing a lot of like, they even travel to other countries. There, what? What? I'm not dead. instead of this whole Sith guy, bro. Ben Swallow. Yippee! What you drawing? We've actually finished the logo, so now I'm moving on to making a line art and generally a drawing form of my avatar, of my Vtuber model for the thumbnails. You know, it's just a setup for several different works. Since I'm making slightly longer stream today again, why not? I'm dead. Man, I'm dead. And the skeleton. Nah. I don't know, I think it's too late for my head to like cooperate normally with me. I think I am now thinking with memes only. Like everything is so weird. To be fair, one of the things that I have is like one of the things that I'm really waiting for is the first Berserker Chasm. I can't wait on that game for the love of me. I'm so hyped. And it's DFO. I love Dungeon Fighters Online, by the way. If someone didn't know, I've even started playing the game again. They've raised the max level to 120. So now I'm slowly pursuing with more characters to get like all the classes and all subclasses done, to get like the entire chronology, since it was actually a special thing for that one fighter that they've actually done, because now they are doing Nen Awakening, right? Neo Awakening, sorry, they are making a Neo Awakening. So now characters actually have a bit more to pursue. And so I want to keep at it with Neo Awakenings and stuff. Like actually, if I would have to settle with one series on the channel, it would be most likely DFO. If I would have to pick only one game to play, it would be Dungeon Fighter Online, straight up. I love this game so much. They've done such a good job with it. I'm also very nostalgic of that game because I've been playing it ever since primary school. No, since gymnasium. It just had its 10th anniversary, so it was 10 years ago, so I was, or I think I was already in gymnasium, or it was like 6th grade. This makes me miss Ragnarok Online. Aww. I mean, Ragnarok, it's still up, but it's not the same. All the Ragnarok Online was better. Like, for real. It's a big game in my country. Over here, a lot of people also played Ragnarok Online, also Nostale. Nostale was a huge game, actually. It was like even taken to be even bigger than Ragnarok. We had like 10 to 20 private servers with 100 to 200 people. That's crazy. I mean, maybe there are like some global private servers, you know what I'm saying? With like the good old Ragnarok Online. That's good. Actually, since I want to do so much after the stream, smallest player count in 3 months was 60. That's crazy. That's crazy. Actually, let me check, because we were playing back in the days we were playing Tibia and Open Tibia servers, OTSs, and there was a Dragon Ball OTS. Skin system, Dragon Ball system, creature spells. It was always funny to me that you've had like spells and stuff. Oh yeah, that server is still up? That's crazy. I wonder how many people they have on the basis. Currently there's 928 people online? What? Yo, that's crazy. That server is so huge actually. I thought the other server was... Yo. This is actually so weird because you have Dragon Ball, Fairy Tail, Naruto, Fairy Tail. You even have characters from Dragon Ball AF, which is not canon. You have, yeah, you even have All Might right now, from what I see. That's even crazier. But that thing where you have to, where you must have a VIP to actually do stuff. But I see it was recently wiped, I think. No. No, it's not. And I see people have like level 5 million. The dude with the highest level has 5,051,886 level on it. That's so weird. Bro. How long you have to play one game to actually achieve such level? When was the character made? October 12th, 2024. And last login was on March 15th, 2025. That's not that much if it's... Oh, if it was created on October 12th, but there's premium. So Reborn was on level 20,000, Black Reborn on 24,751, Super Reborn on 1,995,380. That's awfully different. That's weird. Yeah, but like when you have Super Reborn on this server, when you have the last transformation is on 1,500,000 level, so that's actually crazy. They have also like really weird ass graphics for Super Reborn. I don't like it. It looks weird. And they have their own character. Black Reborn Quest has only transformations on 5,000, 10,000 on their character. That's also weird. They have one character, this is an assassin. It's literally a freaking character from Fairy Tail. They literally have Dragon Ball, Naruto, Bleach, Fairy Tail, One Piece, and My Hero Academia. I haven't seen a single character from One Piece. Wait, let me analyze this. Because I'm calling bullshit. No, there's Usopp. There's straight up Usopp. And is Usopp the only character from it? It appears so. Yeah. They literally made one character from One Piece and they are saying that this is their... that the entire server also connects the One Piece. I mean, kinda, but whatever. I was kind of wondering... I kind of wanted to get to the thing again, like getting playing a game like this again, because there's straight up far more fun with some of these servers, and I've seen that some actually went ahead and made a full like a whole new thing going on. Like there was also one that for One Piece, and I was like really hyped for One Piece. Grand Line Adventures, there we go. Was it actually? Did it start up? There's wiki and you can download it. Yo, I think they've actually made it. Characters? What characters do they have? Yo, they have so many characters, what the heck? There's Peril, Jim and Mikita. That's weird. Django. Are those like actual characters you can play, or what is that? Let me check out PG. Yeah, no, you can actually play the character. I think. That's so weird. That's interesting. That I can tell. You know what could go in the mood, hopes and dreams? You can play it on stream because Toby doesn't copyright. Hopes and dreams. To be fair, I haven't been... Yeah. I haven't been really going as far into that. It's fire. I haven't listened to some soundtracks. I kind of stopped because I have the like I have the same thing going on. Like I have the entire playlist. Let me check it. Hopes and dreams. It could be interesting because yeah. But I was thinking about actually making a made for novel. Yeah, almost like that. Like reading books. Yeah, reading books. Yeah, like actually going on about it with the general concept, like just a normal everyday life, like going out and reading a book. Yeah, I was thinking more of like a made for a novel because the guardsman and maid could actually meet up. And I was thinking about maybe making like a romance kind of thing. You could make a manga. I have we have a manga in progress actually on stream. I'm making a manga, making whole artistic universe that will just focus on making illustrations around stories. Maybe I'm going to expand on it. I'm learning C# to make my own games. I'm writing a book. I'm actually doing. I have a lot of projects to be fair, and I kind of feel lost. I kind of just juggle between all of them, but To be fair, I haven't really touched manga in a while. We might actually either sit down tomorrow. Bro, why didn't my character register in the chat? Sometimes YouTube is hiding some messages, which is wild. I still didn't figure it out. You can write it even in Discord chat, because at this point, to be fair, at this point I'm done with YouTube and the chat. Like, what I can recommend actually is either trying to message me, maybe in DMs, maybe in Discord server itself, what you would want to ask or say, because sometimes actually YouTube is literally just hiding it out. If you don't see it on the chat above my head, you can be sure that I don't see it in any of the windows that I have open. Like, straight. And I do not really understand why. This is so bizarre, and I can't really understand it. YouTube just does it. Everyone actually experiences that. I've seen the other day someone actually talking about it, because like YouTube was, oh yeah, we want to we want to make streaming better on our platform, etc. And literally someone bigger was like, so like you are going to repair the chat, right? And people are going to finally have possibility to finally have their whole thing shown. Beaver Wizard. Yo. To be fair, Beaver is like a animal of our channel at this point. Bobber, yes. Bobber Wizard, let's fucking go. But yeah, for sure. I can actually add it, like a mascot to one team or something like that, because we still will have to add mascots to the teams. He casts Waterfall on the orphanage. Cool. But yeah, so we've genuinely got the sketch done for the thumbnails. Probably in the next stream we're either going to do those sketches for my manga, or we are going to work on the character from my artistic universe, because we haven't really touched manga in a hot while. But to be fair, I wanted to say that we are going to have much more options. I love beavers. I have 14 plushies. I got a deal for them for $7. Yo, that's actually it's actually really huge. Alrighty, folks. We've hit 3 hours. I would stream maybe an hour longer, but I actually kind of planned a lot after the stream, and I kind of I kind of want to work on those, because I'm soon going to come back to work, and you know, my day job is like 12 hours, so that's going to be a bit problematic. Really sorry, but yeah, it's actually going to be a bit problematic. So see you all in Discord. Feel free to, you know, write with me, talk in there if you want to. And meanwhile, thanks Zeka for being active to the channel on Twitch. Thanks Skylar, Shuma, Eric, Muto, Incher, and Goblin for being active to the channel on YouTube. As always, folks, stay creative, and I hope to see you all in the next stream. I bet you're working Polish McDonald's? Nah, I'm actually a transfer coordinator for a warehouse, so I kinda just plan out stuff for like to transfer goods from warehouse to another warehouse. It's quite boring, to be fair, but you know, it's good because it's not like manual labor. It's an office job, but it's actually cool. It's just 12 hours per shift, so that sucks. But yeah, again, stay creative, and I hope to see you all in the next stream. Take care.